The most powerful attack strategy for a Town Hall 13 in Clan Wars, that's what we're going to have a look at in this video. Before we do that, I'm Mister. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button for daily gaming content uploads. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is the base is being attacked by a Town Hall 13 who's dropped a few potions to give the maxed spells and heroes during the attack, and is attacking a Town Hall 12. However, that being the case, it's the troop combination that's really important here. As we're going to have a look in the second attack, it's attacking a new Town Hall 13, which you could say at a pinch is like a Town Hall 12 anyway. However, again, it's the troop combination that we're interested in here. That is, we're starting off with a Warden Walk, then we've got 3 Packers, we have the new siege machine, the siege barracks, which of course has its own Packer and some wizards, and it is loaded up with hogs. We're only bringing 6 Yetis. Let's begin. The idea here is targeting the town hall to secure the 2 stars, and the base just happens to fall to 3 stars. Let's begin, and you'll see the same theme in both attacks. Okay, so we are firstly going to start with a Warden Walk. Well, in this case, we're clearing a little bit of trash as well. We're starting with, well, I guess we're not starting with the Warden Walk in this one. I've got ahead of myself. The Warden Walk is in the next one. As long as we can create a good funnel, in this case, King on the left, Pecker on the right, Baby in the middle, Baby Dragon in the middle. Now, Pecker's designed to start to come together. Pathing in. Here come the Yetis. Here comes the siege machine. And of course, the Packers and the healers, we've got healers coming in. It's the same troop combo. We're just deploying them in a little bit different is what you're going to be seeing here. King's Rage, so that's an awesome little funnel on the outside. Now he still has to deploy the Jenny Javelin and the hogs. Well, sorry, the hogs will be coming out from the siege machine, so he doesn't have to deploy them. They will be going to the nearest weapon of their own accord. Here comes Jenny Javelin on the right-hand side. You can just leave her be at this point. She'll take out these few weapons down here. The hogs up the top now pathing with some Yetis and Packers in front of them. So they're a little bit protected. Jenny Javelin's just activated the special ability, but she's still up at this moment. She got a good lot of health back. She's taken out this whole section of weapons all by herself. And the hogs, Yetis, and Yeti mites have taken out. The hogs just came pathing. Earthquake for the middle of the base. Open the whole thing right up. Jump to get into the base. And with the Yetis and the Yeti mites scattering everywhere and a free reign for the Packers and everything to roam, the base just falls. Pretty simple attack strategy. Just a little bit of funneling on the outside. Send everything in through the middle through a jump spell. Earthquake the center of the base to open the whole lot up. The hogs will come out in their own due course. They'll usually path all to one side. You can throw in Javelin Jenny on the other side if you like, and the base just falls. Okay, so that's the basic principle of the attack, seeing it used by a Town Hall 13 on a Town Hall 12. Now let's have a look at it, a Town Hall 13 on a new Town Hall 13. All right, so this is the base in question. And again, what we're doing here at the start is to target the town hall, basically going to be securing the 2 stars as a bare minimum. The 3 star that possibly follows is a bonus, and it's likely to be a bonus. Okay, so we can see that there are no scatter shots in here, and the weapons have not all been upgraded to maximum level at Town Hall 13. But again, I want to point out, it's the troop combination and the principle of the attack strategy. That's what's important here in this. Okay, so this is the one we're going to start with a Warden Walk. And of course, a couple balloons take out the mortar, or at least try to. Didn't really work so well. Now we've got the healers down on the Warden. Got to keep the Warden up. And of course, to drag the Warden over to the middle, we are going to be putting the Packers down close to the Warden's aura, so then the warden will then veer off and start to follow the packers. Then once that starts to happen, everything's coming into the middle. Now we can all just pile into the middle of the base with a jump spell, earthquake the middle here. You can see once you've earthquaked that whole section in the middle, it's all just going to open up. So here come the Peckers, here come the Yetis, and the siege barracks has dropped. Peckers out of the siege barracks already. Wizards are now coming. Earthquake the middle of the base, and you can see this whole thing has opened up. And now we just have to wait for that part to take its natural course. Once that all starts to look good, Javelin Jenny comes down here on the bottom. You can see her near the clock. She'll just take out this whole section again, once again, all by herself. You almost don't need to even worry about keeping an eye on her with the auto ability from the heroes. However, if you want to make sure that she gets things nuked quickly and can move on to help the rest of the troops, like you just saw here, we'll have a look at this attack a second time, then you can activate her special ability a little bit sooner. As you can see, the hogs have just come out. They've dealt a whole heap of damage to this right-hand side with the baby dragon up there as well. Even if the hogs don't survive everything, there's just too many troops. Look, we've still got Yetis flowing around, and they haven't even released all their Yeti mites yet. This is how devastating this attack is becoming. We only had 6 Yetis, and we've got a bunch that are still up, and they're still carrying Yeti mites around. We've still got the Packers around. It's the ultimate Yeti smash, really. Troop combo and deployment style. So you've seen the two styles. One is you're just funneling out, and then everything dives in through the middle. And in this one, we're using a Packer on one part of a funnel, or maybe balloon or something to help funnel one side. We're using the Warden Walk on the other, and then dragging the Warden into the main push into the base, targeting the Town Hall area, so we're going to secure the 2 stars, which just magically turns into a 3 stars. Now, one option that you can use instead is to swap out the 4 Earthquake for a jump spell in the middle, considering the jump spell will last a minute. However, that will then free you up for the possibility of another Rage or another heal spell instead, in which case you'd be bringing in 2 jump spells and an extra Rage, or 2 jump spells and an extra heal, or even a couple of freeze spells if you wanted to. 2 jump spells and then a couple of freeze spells instead of just the 1 Rage and the 1 heal. Whatever you want to play around with. You don't have to just 100% come in with the 4 Earthquakes. Even though these attacks are using the 4 Earthquakes, you don't have to use them if you don't want to. Even though it's opened up the entire base tremendously, you can make modifications. Play around with it yourself. Make up this troop combination. If you feel you don't want the balloon, maybe you can swap it out for a different troop, an extra hog if you like, or just something extra. As you can see, Javelin Jenny on the bottom here. The hogs have pathed over to the right, coming out of the siege barracks, but the whole base is opened up in the middle. So it is like there are no walls there at all, because there are no walls, which means that you don't even lose that little bit of firepower when a character is jumping over a wall like you would with a jump spell, because they've always got their feet on the ground. You won't need that second fraction of a second sort of reset that they have to do once they jump over a wall, where they can be vulnerable for those 1 or 2 seconds that get lost as they jump over 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 walls, because the jump spell would have covered some but not all of this area, where of course the Earthquake covers the larger area. Hero abilities still haven't been used, so this is just giving you an idea of the troop combination and how devastating the attack is. Javelin Jenny, she's punching way out front. She's almost on point here, and she's just a couple hits on the siege factory and it's all over. So again, this is just the troop combo is what I'm showing you here. We have a siege barracks with 9 hogs in the middle and a heal spell for the hogs. So this is what you're bringing with you in your CC. The rest of the combo, 3 Packers, 6 Yetis, 5 healers, baby dragon, a balloon, 3 wizards. If you feel you want to mix up the 3 Wiz, Baby, Dragon and the Balloon, just feel free. Have a bit of a mix and match. See if you want to bring in more wizards or fewer wizards or whatever. 1 jump, 2 rage, 4 earthquake and a poison, of course, for the enemy CC. And that's it. The base just happens to fall. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. Now remember, this is for Town Hall 13 attackers. If you're a Town Hall 12 attacker, you obviously don't have Javelin Jenny to fall back on, but you might want to give this combo a try anyway, or a modified version of it. Make the adjustments in the camp space to see what you can come up with, and just see how it goes as a Town Hall 12. But by and large, this troop combination is for Town Hall 13s. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And until next time, thanks for watching.